Hi, welcome to Sportsfix. I'm Ed Adams. This week we look ahead to England's Six Nations opener against Wales. It's Super Bowl time stateside. We'll be checking out the preparations for one of the world's biggest sporting events, and there's a new sheriff in town. Meet Whiplash, the rodeo monkey. Now, England will be putting the finishing touches to their preparations for the Six Nations opener against Wales at Twickenham. Coach Brian Ashton will be hoping to avoid any last-minute injury setbacks. There are 7 changes to the side, which started the World Cup final, as Ashton aims to strike the perfect balance between youth and experience. Jonny Wilkinson will be at fly half and has revealed he's changed the way he's prepared for games.
The only reason I felt my pre-match rituals, if there were some, were working, were that I just bought into them so much. I gained a huge amount of positive confidence from doing them, whereas now I just try and get that positive confidence and I don't need to do anything to gain it. I just try and wake up with that, because also when you play by that kind of those rules, you realise that if you're unable to go through your rituals, it gives you that kind of negative, I guess, insecurity, and that again is all in your mind anyway. It's a case of just preparing your mind and preparing yourself by doing the work and doing the thinking and doing all this business, and then realising that you're going to be yourself when the whistle goes. And that can be a great relief sometimes when you're feeling kind of nervous. You just think, I'm going to be the animal I always am, and that is someone that's going to try hard. I'm going to try and do things for the right reasons, and I'm going to give it everything until the whistle blows.
Up to America now. Super Bowl 42 kicks off on Sunday night in Phoenix, Arizona, and it's expected to be the most watched Super Bowl of all time as the New England Patriots go in search of their record-breaking unbeaten championship season. John Rhys-Williams looks ahead.
History is in the making as Tom Brady and his New England Patriots attempt a record unbeaten season. With around 95 million viewers expected worldwide, Super Bowl 42 will be one of the most watched sporting events of all time. Receiver Randy Moss has 23 touchdown catches to his name, breaking Jerry Rice's record, and Brady has set a new standard with 50 touchdown passes. But if they were to lose on Sunday night, the magnificent run would become nothing more than a footnote. So everything is on the line for the perfect Patriots.
Well, it's the biggest game of my life because it's the Super Bowl. But with everything that we have at stake, as far as, hopefully saving an undefeated season, I mean, it is right to say that.
I think it's the biggest game in all of our lives, to tell you the truth. My life, our entire team, our coaches, we're going to be remembering this game for as long as we live. Win or lose, we're either going to have great memories of this experience or we're going to look at it truly as a missed opportunity. And it's not too many teams in the history of the NFL, none as a matter of fact, that have been 18-0 going into this game.
But the New York Giants cannot and are not dwelling on New England's successes this season. Quarterback Eli Manning will need to be at his very best, and although they are the underdogs, last time these sides met there was just 3 points in it. The Giants believe they can ruin the Patriots' parade.
They're 18-0, and I don't even think about the consequences of at the end of this game with their record. I think about ours, to be honest with you. And I think everyone here approaches that. We're setting our own history. We have guys here who are hungry to win, guys who want to be champions, guys who worked hard to be champions, guys who want that ring, and guys who are willing to do whatever it takes to get it. And I'm sure they feel the same way.
So it's New England versus New York, Manning versus Brady, and the world will be watching. Expect fireworks, not least from the halftime entertainment.
John Rhys-Williams reporting. Now, a quick look at the Premier League fixtures this weekend. Birmingham against Derby. The Blues, well, they need a win. They haven't had one in 6 games. Derby are just the side to get a win against, of course, rock bottom. Blackburn against Everton. 2 clubs with their eyes on Europe meet at Ewood Park. Rafa Benitez goes into the game against Sunderland under pressure. No league win for Liverpool in 5 games. It's Man City, Arsenal. The Gunners could regain top spot in the early kick-off. Some first-team action at last on the cards for Jermaine Defoe at Portsmouth. He's set to make his Pompey debut against Chelsea. Second season syndrome may have struck Reading, who are sliding perilously close to the relegation zone. They're at home against Bolton. Tottenham against Manchester United. Can Ronaldo produce another wonder goal at White Hart Lane after his screamer against Portsmouth? And Wigan could climb to 14th with victory over the Hammers. But let's look to Sunday now, and Fulham take on Aston Villa, and Kevin Keegan's still on the lookout for his first victory. As Newcastle boss, they play Middlesbrough. Now, just before we go, you have to check out this latest star of the rodeo circuit. The spit and sawdust of the Wild West, normally the reserve of the hardened cowboy. Well, meet Whiplash. Yep, he's a monkey tied to a dog, so technically he's cheating. But his fans don't care about that. They turn out in their thousands to watch him round up sheep on board his trusty collie Bud at rodeo shows across the US. Monkey on a dog. Doesn't get better than that. See you next time.